think the biggest piece of advice I'd give to any family to maintain your family and keep it intact is to start with the relationship between the mom and the dad. I think when we have children, a lot of people start to neglect that relationship, and it's the core of our family unit. Moms and dads, husbands and wives, we need to have that close-knit relationship. We need to nurture and develop that relationship. We need to take time for one another, spend time with one another, and have conversations with one another that don't always involve the children. That core relationship is so important, and we cannot afford to neglect it. So we need to start there. The next thing that we need to do is make sure that our children understand that we'll always be there for them. And it's easy to say that, but we have to prove it. I read a quote that said, for children, love equals time. We have to spend the proper amount of time with children, and people like to try and discern what's quality time and all that stuff. But for children, the time you spend with them is quality time. They want you there for them. You know, you can play games with them, have conversations at the dinner table. Sitting together, having meals together is very important. We have a thing at our dinner table that we call roses and thorns. And every night, each person has to go around the table and tell what's your rose, what's the good thing that happened, and what's your thorn, what's a bad thing that happened today. But the one rule we have is you have to have more roses than thorns. So we talk about our day, and this gives us a venue to do that, to understand, where things were good, where things were bad, and how we can help each other in these situations where things didn't go as well as we thought they should, and give each other some advice. So that's really helped us to grow closer as a family. Another thing that we try and do, my wife and I spend time with each child individually on dates, we call them. They may be 15 minutes at a time. They may be, a whole night of going out, but we're spending that time with each individual child, and each child gets time with every parent. And it really helps them to really connect with us on a one-to-one basis, and it helps us collectively as a family to grow together and remain intact as a strong nuclear family.